Hey there, everybody, and happy Saturday afternoon. It is Saturday, July 13th. I wanted to share a real quick little recording for you with a lot of emails going on, a lot of information, a lot of lenders saying right now, hey, purchase with us now. And in 6 or 12 or 18 or 24 months, if you do a refinance with us anytime in that time frame, we're going to pay for your closing costs. It'll be a no closing cost refinance to you, and that is awesome if it were only true. Now, let me show you why. I'm going to show you here a real life closing disclosure for a client here in Latitude Margaritaville that did a refinance not too long ago, within the last month. Show you the costs associated with refinancing here in Latitude Margaritaville. And this is essentially everywhere, but this is pertinent most to you all. So there's an appraisal fee. Most times appraisal gets paid up front. This particular one had $180, $179 appraisal fee. There's a credit report fee. You have to get your credit report as part of any mortgage process. And so you're going to reimburse the lender for that. There's a registration fee. There's a flood certification fee. There's a tax service fee. There's $400 in fees right there. Okay, not much. You can see how a lender can easily pay those for you, and it kind of makes sense. Okay, if I'm gonna pay those for you, it's only $400, no big deal. Let's go to the next section here. This is section C of page 2, your closing disclosure. This is the services borrower did not shop, or excuse me, did shop for, which is kind of a misnomer, but you get to choose the law firm that you use that runs title in South Carolina. In this particular one, the law firm, the title costs are sitting here. If you notice that, almost $2,650 in title fees associated with refinance. So $2,644 here, closing protection letter, cur, wire fee, document prep, escrow fee, mobile notary fee, lender's coverage, recording fee, etc. All this information, all these costs are not free. These are being charged to somebody, and in the end, it's you, for the purposes of the refinance. There's a recording fee to the county to register the new deed. It's only $45, $44.50. Still has to be paid for. If you're going to escrow your homeowner's insurance or escrow your property taxes, you have to pay for that as part of the closing on the refinance. And then prepaid interest, which you will be charged, which is the daily interest that accrues, depends on the day you close. So if you add these up, there's almost $6,000 of fees here associated with refinancing. So what that lender is telling you is that they're going to pay out of the kindness of their own heart all of these fees. That's pretty awesome if they're going to do it. They're not going to do it. They're going to charge you for it. Let me show you how they do that. So they do what's called the yield spread premium. So in the mortgage industry, there's a rate called the par rate. The par rate is closest to zero. No credit to you, no points paid. This particular search I did, I'll go back and show you the criteria I use for the search here in a second, is the par rate is around 6 1/8, giving you a credit of $17.25. So essentially zero. So if they need to make up $6,000 worth of fees that they have promised to pay for you out of the kindness of their own heart, here's what they're going to do. Instead of charging you 6 1/8 at a credit to you of $17.25, they're going to scroll way down here and they're going to charge you 6 7/8. Gives them a credit of $6,241. I show all my clients this information. Every client I've worked with has seen a screen almost exactly like this. Different lenders have different screens, but the data is the same. I show them to you. I'll be honest with you. Hey, you want a $6,000 credit back? Your rate's going to be 6.875%. Are you okay with that? Sure. All right. Well, there you go. They're not going to show you this. They're just going to charge you 3/4% higher, get that $6,200 credit, and say that they're paying for your closing costs. They're not paying. You're paying. The difference in monthly payment here, difference of $2,266 per month and $2,096 a month, which is, $170 a month or so. Not a huge number, but it's a number, and you're paying for that out of pocket. The criteria I did use for this search, just so you know, because again, I'm transparent, single family detached home in Margaritaville here, conventional loan, rate and term refinance, full documents, 30-year fixed loan, 780 credit score, 32% debt to income ratio. The mortgage note on the new note's $345. We're paying off $345. Sale price was $550, and the appraised value is $680 because the number's gone up. I am waiving your underwriting fee here, and it's a 30-day lock. That is how we got to those numbers, and that is what you're seeing there. So just be clear. If you're talking to a lender who's promising you a free refinance, no closing cost refinance, Ask them what they mean. The other option is, and they do this all the time, and that's okay, is instead of charging you this higher rate, instead of charging you 6,875, they're just going to raise your loan amount by the cost of the closing costs. So instead of it being $345,000 mortgage, it may be a $352,000 mortgage. They're just going to add the cost to the balance of the loan, so there's no out-of-pocket costs. Again, that's okay. I don't have any problems with that, neither should you, as long as they're honest with you, because in the end, you're still paying for it. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Again, Charles Davis, live over here in phase 5. I'm Sponge Cake. Love it, and appreciate your time. Just wanted to clear that up. Have a good day.